Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to share the story of our business development in Hong Kong with you all. Let me start with some background information of our company. AmorePacific is the #1 cosmetics group in Korea with nearly 40% market share. It was established almost 70 years ago. It has around 30 brands of beauty and health green tea products. In the global cosmetic market, from 2005 to the forecast of 2018, Asia is the growth engine. Among Asian markets, Hong Kong is a small city, but it is an important market as a business showcase in Asia and a gateway city to the mainland China. To get a general idea of the Hong Kong market size, we can take reference of the market size over total population. Market size per capita of Hong Kong is relatively higher than, for example, Korea and Singapore. That is mainly because of the sales from tourists. In addition, Hong Kong has been the global #1 in the Index of Economic Freedom for 20 consecutive years. Hong Kong is an open and flexible market with well-established systems. In addition, Hong Kong consumers are open to new brands and new concepts. With appropriate strategy and plan, new brands can get established. Let's watch a video which summarizes our development over our first 10 years. In 2002, one of our flagship brands, Laneige, had its first counter launch in Hong Kong. It is a brand of mid-tier pricing. With young image and superior efficacy, it is well accepted by consumers. The success of Laneige in Hong Kong created a halo effect that facilitated the business development of the brand in other Asian markets. 2 years later, in 2004, headquarters decided to globalize its top-selling brand, Soasu. Hong Kong was again chosen as the first market. This brand was more challenging. It's a brand of luxury segment. After a few years of efforts, Soasu business was also well established. The success of Soasu in Hong Kong created The halo effect again. Headquarters received requests from the department stores of other Asian markets to launch this brand. Doors of other markets were open. Of course, to be successful in a competitive market, right strategy is needed on top of good products. Despite of SARS in 2003 and global financial crisis in 2008 and other challenges, the management model that we developed internally called Power-Free Sustainability Model that guide us all the way for sustainable development. For your information, over the past 10 years, we achieved compound annual growth of sales more than 30% and profit more than 50%. First, to create a unique competitive advantage for our organization and to make work meaningful to our staffs, we are highly purpose-driven. In operations, being principle-based can enable us to stay effective. We are a highly people-oriented organization which keep developing and engaging our staffs who drive the development. First, purpose-driven. Working in Hong Kong are sometimes very stressful. Sometimes people will dream to do something meaningful and enjoyable after retirement. But our question is why we need to wait. Work itself should be meaningful and enjoyable. So we all have this very clear purpose in work: to serve others with positive and memorable experience. Since 2005, we launched volunteer service to arouse the empathy and service mindset of our staffs, to enable them to serve others proactively, and to let them experience the joy of that. In our first 10 years, we focus on just one type of volunteer service. You may want to make a guess in your mind. Ready? The answer is for the elderly people in need. After the service, our staffs always realize that serving others is not as difficult as they thought before. They feel so happy in serving others. With such a paradigm shift, they realize the meaning in work. Every day we can do good to consumers, no matter they make purchase or not. All the years, we support volunteer service in working hours. Our staffs do feel our strong commitment in serving others and serving the community that help a lot in engaging and retaining our staffs. As a result, service mindset got internalized at work. Please guess which of the following that Sosu beauty consultants have never done. A, B, C, or D? Ready? The answer is B. Sosu doesn't have color makeup products, so technically we cannot provide full makeup service to our customers. But you can see from A, C, and D, our team is really serving others wholeheartedly, that really engage our customers. Internally, we all understand this analogy. In the emergency room of hospitals, there are doctors, nurses, and patients. In our operations, it is our store staffs to serve the customers. They are like the doctors. Office staffs are the nurses. Whatever we do at the office level, if there is any impact to the store operations, it must be enabling store staffs in serving customers. It must not create any confusion or inefficiency. Otherwise, that will only undermine the capacity in serving customers and also undermine the sales. The second element, principle-based. The principle that we refer to are those self-evident natural laws in the world. It is universal, timeless, objective, and working even we don't know them. We will get positive results if our work is aligned with the principle. Otherwise, we will suffer from the natural negative consequence. It is as true as to gain trust, we need to be trustworthy. If I lie, people will not trust me. In work, we apply the 7 habits of highly effective people throughout the whole organizations across all levels as the operating platform. With habit 1, be proactive, people will focus more on the solution instead of the external circumstances that they have little or no influence to change. People will become more positive and productive. With habits 2 and 3, begin with the end in mind and put first thing first. People will always stay focused on key priorities and desirable outcomes. Both efficiency and effectiveness of our organizational operation are significantly improved. On an interpersonal level, as people always think win-win and seek first to understand than to be understood in day-to-day work, strong teamwork, synergy, and excellent results can be generated repeatedly, especially with the continuous effort in sharpening the saw. That's the ultimate effectiveness. The third element, people-oriented. Works are done by people, systems are developed by people, and operations are run by people. Being people-oriented is another powerful element of our sustainable growth over more than 10 years. There is a principle, a natural law that no involvement, no commitment. We always strive for open communication. To name a few, we have a social media platform and company meeting to share the business review and strategy to all staffs that help to engage our staffs. There is another principle, a natural law that we cannot grow the business without growing the people. We highly focus on people development and uphold a strong learning culture that encourages participation and innovation. Many practices and programs are in place to enable our staffs to learn every day. In a typical organization structure, there are fewer people at the senior levels, more in the mid and operational levels. The shape is like a pyramid. However, we operate in this supporting structure. An inverted pyramid. We believe that everyone is a leader who knows his or her area the most, and they know how to make things better. The role of superior is to listen, to guide, and to support. There are so many business building initiatives within the organization from different levels. At the new staff orientation, I always say, from this first day they join the company, I'm serving them. You can imagine that how surprised and how touched they are. With a strong foothold in the Hong Kong market, here is the latest development.
Korea's #1 beauty corporation, AmorePacific. Exclusive first sprouted green tea leaves. The most potent in color, scent, and vitality. Patented stem cell technology delivers powerful antioxidant elixir to revitalize skin cells. AmorePacific will donate all proceeds to charity without deducting cost from the first year's sale of its signature product, Time Response Skin Renewal Cream. AmorePacific.
Just 2 weeks ago, we launched this, the most luxurious brand from our group that carries our company name. Hong Kong is again chosen as the first Asian market to launch outside Northeast Asia. Other than that, headquarters is in the progress of setting up a global operational office in Hong Kong. That's our story, that's our journey. Thank you very much.